America and gentlemen, start your engine!
You're about to watch the only channel with huge circles, with the comic Relief Crusader!
Hello everybody, how's it going? And welcome everybody to it's episode 40 already. Wow. Of huge, amazing, massive circles. So how's it going all? Great to be here. And you know what? Tom, I don't know if Tom's gonna be showing up. If not, I think I might have Jason show up or something like that. I don't know. We'll have a look. Tom might be busy with watching wrestling with friends. So, Vince Womack, how's it going, dude? Nice to see you. Snorter Poops Cuber also in the chat. Hello. We got the Detective Roger. Hello, and greetings to you. We got your lovely artist, Sylvia, otherwise known as Sylvia, your lovely artist. We got the Queen, dear lovely. Hello, and nice to see you. We also got in the chat, the Dale official. How's it going? And yeah, also thanks for sticking around yesterday with the movie matinee. The Max creator, apparently he is also a doodler as well. So hello, and I hope you're still in the chat so we can talk doodlings. Canadian Cat, how's it going? Nice to see ya. Who else do we got? The Collector. I rarely draw huge circles, but if they are huge. Oh, have I got a treat for you? Canadian Spider-Man. See, I can always count on Canadian Spider-Man for getting straight to the punch here. You know what? To everybody, to Canadian Spider-Man, to Collector, especially to Snorted Poopus, because I did promise him this. Let's see, to Tom, to Gap, to Vince, to everybody. There. Now that I got that out of the way, there you go. So, let's see. The Collector. Here's your German in shambles. The shame ready to receive all the justified sarcasm you will unload on me and my national team. I surrender. Oh my God. Really? Oh man, it's a shame I haven't even been able to watch any FIFA whatsoever. It's just terrible. So, that's not the only reason why Germany is in shambles. Yeah, it's tough, dude. It's tough. Totally tough. Let's see, what else we got here? Greetings from BC in the Okanagan again, ready to retrieve my RV and hang out with my family for a week before Stampede. Nice. And Bob and Doug McKenzie go to Calgary Stampede will be a fun video to do. Yeah, totally. 100%, man. Let's see. And also, because Canadian Spider-Man is quite learned, I recognize those Japanese kanji minutes anyway. The kanji for hours is a little above my skill of yet. Yep. And by the way, Canada is playing in the finals right now. Oh, that's too bad. The fact that more people are watching this show rather than the game shows that the Kingdom of Alberta needs a national team. You are correct. You are correct. Oh my god. Um Gretzky for King of Alberta. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. Let's see the collector Gretzky. See, as soon as you have a kingdom, you also have your first war. King CRC won't give away the throne for free. Oh my god. No, exactly, Spidey. See, collector. See, Wayne Gretzky's the great one. He's the great one for a reason. So I could never argue for Gretzky for king or for president, prime minister, whatever we would call like the first leader in the Republic of Alberta. So no, I could never argue with that. And okay, so see, we're getting into the trampoline video. Okay, can't wait for episode 69. No, you can't. Let's see, straight to a hydrogen ad. I hope you get some coin for the watch. Yes, here. That's that's what I want to bring up. Pop culture mechanic, how's it going? I hope you caught that just in time. And some might call this an opener. I call it a full-size psychedelic experience. Yes. Okay. As I'm catching up, yeah. Here's the thing. Probably many people won't explain this to you, or many YouTubers. Okay, if you on YouTube, if you watch the ad, okay, I get paid for the ad. If you skip it, I don't get paid. So, sorry to put it to you that way. So there. Natural hydrogen deposits in the earth. I don't think so, Tim. No, exactly. It's the smallest element, and yeah, exactly. Yeah, about 30 minutes before the movie ended, I nodded off my chair. Yeah. And snorted poopers? That's right. That's right. Okay. Let me No, that's Supergirl. Exactly. My day is complete, says Snort. Oh my god. Here, I'm gonna bring this up. I'm gonna have to bring this up. Snort, I promised you, didn't I? I promised. And I try to keep my promise. So, and Gap. Oh, Gap. I'm sorry, man. I just want to say hello to everyone, but I'm not going to be staying. My cat passed away from kidney failure yesterday. I'm really sad. Dude, I'm sorry, man. Jeez. How old was your cat? I'm so sorry to hear that. Man, hey, it's okay. Don't think that you have to don't think that you have to stick around or anything like that, man. Just just be alone in your thoughts, and we're here with you. And I know what it's like to lose a pet. I had a Saint Bernard years ago, and yeah, it hurts, man. It does. So, but everybody, put a for Gap, put a GAD in the chat for Gap After Dark, and just to just keep Gap in our thoughts, man. So, dude, I'm with you, man. So, just be well, and whenever you're ready, it's all good. It's all good. So, all right. Canadian Spider-Man cooking breakfast on my RV gas stove. Holy crap! It's easy to burn stuff. It's so hot and powerful. Like Sarah. I believe you. Okay. And Detective Roger, I love how you said my name. Oh, how did I say it again? The Detective Roger. Dun dun dun. Sounds mysterious. Dun dun dun. Detective Roger. That's my thing. That's what I do. Max the Greater. Oh, good. You're still here. Awesome, man. That's right. Show see or see the money. Exactly. Because if you give a super chat, at this point where everybody is enamored with my character that I'm making for my manga, there should, you know what? Yeah, there should be more. There should be more. I should make super chat videos of Alberta. There you go. That's what I should do. Spider-Man, is there a point of that if you watch most of the video, you will get money, I think, eh? Yes. Yes. That's pretty much it. I want to exclusively... I want to watch exclusively... Oh, man. I will arrange that somehow. I don't know how, but I will arrange that. So, okay. And Evelyn Rose over on the Rebel side. Hi. Nice to see you, Evelyn. The fabulous, wonderful Evelyn Rose. Collector, I always watch the ads, sir, but you really don't have any idea what ads look like on Mexican YouTube. It's mostly music. Really? All this mariachi noise terror, and yes, it's usually a full play song. Damn! I did not know that. Who knew? That's different. Huh. It's really, really different. Okay, also, yeah, Collector, again, I gotta get measurements to you. I will get measurements to you, so don't think I haven't forgot about that. But I like mariachi music, so. And yes, and Evelyn, hello, and thank you again for using the Rumble side. And again, in the description below, or if you happen to be watching on X, there is links going to Rumble and to the YouTubes and stuff like that. So let's see here. Okay, seeing how this is a draw stream, and I don't know if Tom's going to show up. And Jason, don't know if Jason's going to show up. But then again, it's always early in the morning for Jason, so I'm not counting on it. Rancor Steve is Rancor Steve is, I don't know, doing Rancor Steve stuff, so he's probably busy. And Max Creator, what did you want to talk with me about again? Oh, well, you know, hey, just drawing. This is just what the show is. So today, though, or actually for the past few days, Max, I've been doing a commission for somebody. So last week, we started drawing on it, and you know what? It's basically this scene that you can see right here. Let me see if I can zoom in. So I don't know if you're familiar with, let me turn up some of the line work here, with Transformers the movie that came out in 1986. So anyway, it's basically this scene where before Optimus goes to kick some butt, so some Decepticon butt. And so anyway, so the guy that I'm doing the commission for, he wanted that scene, but from more of a frontal view. So that is what's going on today. And also, yeah, if you haven't been here, hit the like button, and you know what? And even after the show, or even before you leave a comment. And because it helps the algorithm on this channel. And if you're on X or on Rumble as well, you know, give a follow and spread the show around. It would just help a lot as we are inching our way towards 2,000 subscribers. So, well, that's just prime. That's right. It is. And yeah, definitely for Diesel. Because Diesel is a huge fan. A huge fan. So this is for Diesel. So, Pop Culture Mechanic. Megatron must be stopped. See, he knows. No matter the cost. Exactly. So Pop Culture Mechanic has it going. And Fabric Folds. It's too late for a Pop Culture Mechanic raid. But I'm here anyway. Nice. Nice to see you, Fabric Folds. See, Pop Culture Republic, Pop Culture Mechanic has his own very loyal following, and I'm glad that he's here. And you know what, Fabric? I'll call it a raid anyway. It's a raid anyway. And again, you know what? Oh, and I should have checked this morning. Hold on here. For Pop Culture Mechanic. Hold on, because there's something I want to do. Because I don't have... Or actually, Vince. Can you grab Pop Culture Mechanics YouTube channel and pop it in there? Because he is a fellow Albertan and a fellow patriot, and the one thing about Pop Culture Mechanic is that he is he is damn good at doing voices. I don't even know if he knows that. So, what is Pop Culture Mechanic at? Pop Culture Mechanic is at... Oh, he is so close. Pop Culture Mechanic is at 974 subscribers. There we go. So this has been a little bit of my goal here. And thanks, Vince. My goal, because I would like to see a fellow Albertan reach 1,000. I do, right? And because a lot of us don't have... I don't know. I suspect just a lot of us, for some odd reason, you know, we fall through the cracks or we get ignored or something like that. And I don't want to ignore Pop Culture Mechanic, right? Because he's a really good dude, really good dude, and I want to see him. I want to see him hit 1,000. So, if you guys can, whether you are here watching on Rumble and on YouTube, pop over to Pop Culture Mechanic and give him a sub. So he does the trade talks on Tuesday, and he does the gaming on Saturday, and we talk a bunch of anime on Sunday. Well, not we, but we all participate. So, and the Detective Roger, I'm already sub to him, and you should be. So, hey, not a prob, dude. It's all good. All good for the plug. You know, I like to help everybody out, you know, because some people helped me in the past. So, you know, it's just, you know, putting it forward, passing it forward, or whatever the saying is. You know what I mean? So Sylvie's double dipping over on Rumble. Nice. Okay. Anyway, I buggered that. No, it's all good, man. So, you know, it's the least I can do for a fellow patriot and Albertan, and somebody that likes to have fun doing voiceovers. I get a kick out of it. I do. I really honestly do. Fiberfold says, what's with Calgary trying to rebrand away from ranchers and trying to tell Alberta patriots not to attend the pancake breakfast? Oh, okay. Well, hold on. As I prep up and get ready for drawing here, which one is my shuttle? Okay, that's my shuttle. Okay, so I'm going to get on that lane. All right, so this is what's going on, Fabric. We found out that, or actually, I heard a couple of days ago that Mark Carney is planning on showing up to to Calgary Stampede. Okay, and so what's going on? Obviously, when Stampede starts, they in different parts of the city they have like a huge pancake breakfast, like everywhere. Thousands of people attend, and it's a huge thing. And usually, traditionally, the prime minister kind of always shows up because Calgary Stampede's been going on for over 100 years. It is literally the largest outdoor show on earth, right? So, or at least in North America. And so anyway, Carney is planning on showing up. And oh boy. And hey, Irish Mallard, how's it going? Your favorite drinking goose is on X. What up? I'm glad to see you on X. Nice. So anyway, so the mayor of Calgary, basically he's screwing up already, and with like the noise bylaw thing, blah blah blah, and so he's trying to tell people it's basically liberal rebranding, so to speak. Okay. Uh, Carney's about as Albertan has a new fee. It's true. It's true. But he's gonna get such a booing. It's gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna be phenomenal. Oh boy. Because they're trying to say that Carney has more support in Alberta, and it's growing phenomenally. It's like, no, it's not. Screw you. So yeah, so maybe that might be part of it. Collector, just to share my suffering. They've tried to sell me canned veggies, and then the government tried to talk my into a devil registration service using a version of Macarena. Well, catch you, Mike. Oh my god, another ad. My plan is to take my brother's advice and follow his lead in attending 4 Stampede pancake breakfasts in one morning. Trying for 5. Oh, sweet. Oh, dude. You're gonna get full of pancakes, man. Can we throw things at him? This is Canadian Spider-Man. Octopus. Yes. Yes, you can. As long... Okay, wait a minute, because I better get drawing here. Otherwise... Otherwise, what's the point of doing a stream? Okay. Canadian Spider-Man, I'm going to say yes. On account that... that first of all, A, it's Mark Carney, and B, I want to say, make sure, if you can, make sure it's at least one of those poison octopuses. So, because a normal one will not do. You don't want to do it half-assedly. Come on. If you're going to make the effort to throw an octopus at him, at least make sure it's the right kind. Just saying, Anyway, yeah, that's what's pretty much going on. The other problem is, when it comes to Calgary, I don't want to say really when it comes to Calgary. It's not really when it comes to Calgary, because it has everything to do with the people that go ahead and run for mayor. See, what they go ahead and do is they're counting on people's stupidity, and in a way, rightfully so, right? Because these people go ahead and obviously, no surprise, they lie, and they tell the people, oh yeah, we're conservative, and then you find out that they're not, right? And well, it's a little bit of a problem because all of a sudden it's like, oh well, no, I changed my mind. I'm actually, NDP, or I'm actually liberal, and this this pisses us off. Oops, this pisses off a lot of people. So what Daniel Smith has done, and a lot of people might actually like this idea, but I know probably the rest of Canada doesn't. But you know what? Who cares? I don't care. What they've done is what Daniel Smith has done is, I believe she's put out a law where that a politician, if they happen to be running for mayor, has to legally display what party they represent. And I'm like, you know what? That's a really good idea. I like this idea. This is a good idea. So, because, a lot of people are like, well, no, he said he was conservative and now he's not. So it's like, newsflash, people lie. So go figure. Oh, Stark is here? Stark is here? Wait a minute. A quick stop. My mom is super sick today, so I can't stay. Stark, it's all good, dude. Don't worry about it, man. As if you're here, you said hi. And no, responsibilities, man. And you're a good son for taking care of your mother. And you know what? Just 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 help her feel comfortable. Breakfast in bed, or lunch at this point maybe, is a good thing. And yeah, no, just go take care of your mom. It's all good, dude. So events fabric, not even 5 minutes in, and there were anime movies. I'm not sure what I was expecting or hoping for. Really? Damn. You disappoint me. Pepper Potts, how's it going? Nice to see ya. I'll be horsing for the Olympics. So, Vince, I'm all about the opie, just not the horse opie. Oh God, yeah, like I'm Brandon the anime guy's channel. Yeah, I get that. Okay. Well, if we're gonna be that way, Vince, I'll just have to do it again. Sorry. There. Does that make you happy now? There. That's it. That's all you get. Quit your complaining, Vince. Hey, it was supposed to be a show about demons and fallen angels and stuff like that. Yes. Yes. I didn't expect to get a handful. We're all created in God's image. There you go. And other Vince. Vince number 2. How's it going, dude? Nice to see you, man. Great that you showed up. and he created man and woman, and it was good. So okay, so we got a bunch of these. We got a bunch of these along the side. Got a bunch of these. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much what's going on. Why do I have emoji cons in my? That's weird. Anywho, yeah. So anyway, back to Canadian Spider-Man's comment. Yes, go on right ahead. Throw an octopus at him. Make sure you have really good running shoes, and that you are fleet of foot, and that you have a clear getaway route planned. So, if you know what I mean, or at least have somebody able to offer a little bit of blockage. So, okay, that's about my middle right there. So, in other words, make sure somebody can run interference for you. So, in case somebody tries to stop you, if you know what I mean. Here I am on YouTube, conspiring with Canadian Spider-Man about throwing an octopus at our Prime Minister at the Calgary Stampede. What has this show become? Oh my God! like really? Is this what this show has now come to? There we go. Whoopa Troopa. Hey, man. Good to see you, dude. I'm happy that you showed up, man. Flaming octopus. I'll wear my cleats. See, perfect. The more grip you get on the ground, then there you go. It's perfect. So, because cops don't wear cleats, not as far as I know. Collector says now would be the perfect time, Mike, to get your hat done, as they say, to start to produce here for the 15th of September, Independence Day. I would get away cheaper than 2 months. Oh, yeah. I should do that. And Whoopa Troopa. Remember, you got to vote for Whoopa Troopa for president. I don't know if he's still running, but he's awesome that way. So, and he says this show's going to be huge. It's going to be great. It's fantastic. Thank you, Whoopa Troopa. You're amazing. You're truly amazing. I'd like to. Yes, that's it. That's perfectly it. It's true. It's true. So we're going back to our roots. So that's what it is. And fabric and summer created in Sydney Sweeney's image from the waist up. That's right. Exactly. That's right. Exactly, Sylvia. We're human. Precisely it. And okay, wait a minute. Collector, a man who speaks the truth needs a quick horse. That's right. A man who misgenders an octopus needs fast running shoes. Oh no, Irish Mallard. No. What we were talking about is Canadian Spider-Man. We were talking about our quote unquote Prime Minister coming to visit, and nobody likes him, especially Alberta. And so, because Canadian Spider-Man is a new resident to Alberta, we were talking about, or he was talking about actually throwing an octopus at him. I suggested the one of the poisonous kind, because the octopus would be doing it in self-defense. Spider-Man could not be blamed. So, even though the Daily Bugle would blame him anyway. So yeah, we're just coming up with contingencies. So, unless Irish mallard, there are poisonous geese out there. Oh, Spidey, yeah, it's true. Whooper Trooper's right. Throwing octopus at sporting events, that's stealing Detroit's culture. Oh, God. Is that where it came from? Is that where it came from? Oh, shit. Okay. I heard about it. I just didn't know where it came from. So, FC Fabric. Yeah, Whoopa. I thought that was a Red Wings thing. Yeah. It's Detroit. Detroit, it makes more sense for some odd reason. It does. Irish mallard, maybe. So, Vince also throw some fake Tim Hortons on him. See, there you go. Vince has it. If it's going to be Canadian, it's going to have to be Tim Hortons. No, wait. Snortopoopus. He's a polar bear. All Snort would just have to do is just somehow get riled up, and nobody can hold back a polar bear. So Canadian Spider-Man would have to take Snortopoopus, and we just asked for Snortopoopus to suck it up. I know he might be kind of gamey, and that tastes well, but if you're doing it for the country, then you can wash out the taste with moose. So, Fabric. My God. Everyone knows the legend of the poisonous Edmonton Grey Goose. Shit. It's true. Plant some fish. Yes. I have at least 10 deadly animals in my garden you could throw at them. But I would be happy to send some black widows and scorpions and snakes. You choose. Oh my God. Oh, Lord Almighty. Well, here's the thing. We got black widows here too. We even got rattlesnakes in Alberta. So believe it or not. Scorpions? Yeah, maybe scorpions. Scorpions are my dude. What do you think, Spidey? All you have to do is say your emotional support polar bear. There you go. See? Perfect. Nobody could argue that. Nobody could argue that. And we're the Australians when you need them, and they're animals. Oh my God, it's true. We need Australians. We need Australians in this chat. I know we got Carla. Carla is from New Zealand, though. So, and there's really nothing poisonous in New Zealand except platypuses. So, and Fabric, yeah. Maybe you could an actual moose head. Yeah, true. We could do that. We need to get some Australians in here. We got people from Germany. We got people all over Europe. We got Canadians. We got Americans. Heck, there was an Italian. No, Spanish guy. There was a Spanish guy that used to come in here. Trying to remember his name right now. It was like one of Sylvia's friends. So we need to get people on the other side of the globe. Ooh, yeah, that's right. Not our man number 4. Oh, the guy in Malaysia. Trying to remember his name right now, and I can't. Damn it. Crap. Yeah, we need to get people in the Pacific area. That's what we need to do. Whooper Trooper, maybe you can tell the government people that Snortopoopus is... yes! Is First Nations. And they'd be racist if they don't let him in the game. Yes. That's perfect. It's perfect. Maybe we should go back to Opie as the saber topic. It's fiber quilts. No. Irish Mallard, I'll attack if you want. Perfect, because nobody gets in the way of a raging Irish duck. So, Max told me he's Australian. Really? I didn't know that. Huh. Yeah, those Mounties have no sense of humor. Exactly. Sashi? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Sashi's Japanese. I forget about that. Carla can send over a horde of Maori warriors over. Yes. That's true. That's true. Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. See, because I'm getting carried away with the chat here. Again, not that I don't mind chatting with you guys. I gotta draw, because then it's not much of a drawing stream if I don't draw. So, and because I don't have a co-host today, and I should. And let me flip horizontally, and then yes, apply. Give it a minute. Back up. This is not cheating. This is accelerated drawing. Let's put it that way. So, okay. Yeah, see, this is where it gets fun now. This is where it gets fun. This is the way a chat should be on YouTube. Right? You know, not saying that other channels don't know what they're doing. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm just saying this is the way. This is the way. This is the way the chat should be treated. Just pure unadulterated fun. As we're talking about, you know, the slight possibilities of of disposing of a world leader in this country. Oh my God. Can't believe it. We're spitballing ideas. So, no, Mounties have no sense of humor. Yeah, okay, you know what? I should put that out there to everybody in YouTube. YouTube, if you so you got a German backed by the Mexicans, a Japanese, and an Australian. What the heck are you waiting for? Read some books, you realize this planet is ours. Exactly. YouTube, everything on here is quite possibly a little bit satire. No, what the heck? It's wink, wink, satire. We don't actually mean it. It's kind of a no-brainer. Can you not hear the slight sarcasm in some of our comments? So, no, we're not actually serious about, you know, to illegal Prime Minister Carney. Like, come on. And that was my disclaimer. So a comic, an idea for your regular comic, Alberta, you could just add a little cat in Opa's cabin for Gap. It's an idea. Yes. I do have an ad. I do have a plan to add an animal character to the story. You know what? Yeah. Let's do that. I'll do that. A lazy cat. I'm gonna add a lazy cat for Gap. That's a good idea. I like that, Vince. Yeah, let's do that for Gap. I usually throw rocks at my chat. I believe that. I do. Max the Creator, what about me? Yes. What about you? Did you say something before, Max? I don't know. I'll try things. Okay. Okay, satire. Yes. Oh, satire. We don't mean it. Twinkle, twinkle. I understand me. Right. Now you know. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. No, we couldn't. To quote Red Dwarf, we couldn't possibly do that. Who'd clear up the mess? Right? So. Okay. So. But yeah, Spidey. That'd be an awesome idea. That would. That would. It wouldn't be the first. I'm pretty sure that somebody did it to Trudeau. I'm pretty sure somebody did. Which obviously doesn't surprise me. I mean, how could you not? So, because, you know, he's just a man-child, really. So, but anyway, regardless, yeah, it's what some people want to do, and quite frankly, let them. Don't need anybody like that mucking up our city. You know what? I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to kind of cheat this a little, sort of. You know what? Here's what I've been doing also lately, over the past couple of months. Over the past couple of months, I've been watching a lot of Japanese manga artists. I've been talking to one of them, and he, nice guy, really nice guy. Don't ask me to pronounce his name because I'll muck it up, and I know I will. Anyway, he's been looking over some of my work, and I'm glad that he has, and because he has his own manga out as well. So, giving me a little bit of tips and pointers here, because again, when you want to produce the best book, well, I shouldn't say the best book possible, but you know what I mean. A non-crappy product, or at least a non-crappy story. Yeah, you want to make it look good. You just want it good. So, and I know I went over that a little bit too much. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing, and I've been thinking I really should probably have some background music. It wouldn't be a half bad idea. But it would have to be... It would have to be music that I don't get nabbed for. Because that would be horrible. Okay. So, anyway, again, this is a commission for Diesel. Because, like I said, a few months ago, he was like, oh yeah, dude, I would love to get a commission done. He's been wanting one for a while, and and like a good neighbor, Diesel is there. So, so he wanted that done, and because now that he's a working man, and good on you, Diesel. If you happen to be watching this on the rewind, good for you. Proud of you, man. Yeah, he wanted a commission done. So I know I should be working on the comic and stuff like that. And we worked on quite a few characters and quite a few pages. But I thought today, and well, last week, I thought, no, let's do a commission. Commissioner Diesel. Yep. Yep. Let's see. Yes, that's what it was. I'm pretty sure you're right. I think people threw tampons at Justin Trudeau. Yes, I think that's what it was. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So, yeah. And rightfully so. They should. So, we aren't actually throwing scorpions. We're just LARPing it. And also, we don't LARP throw scorpions, which identifies donkeys. Right. Exactly. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Was it his time of the month? Yes, it was. Constantly. But you know what? Now it's nice to see him in a lesbian relationship with Katy Perry. So, you know, she kissed a girl and she liked it. And Collector, I guess we could get away with that. I even see a chance to get EU for this plan. Oh, good. I love EU money. Doesn't YouTube have a library of generic royalty-free music? Yes. However, because I'm doing this on Restream, yeah, I can't play it on YouTube as I'm using Restream, so. Oh, Max. CRC, I am Australian. She's right. Oh, you are from Australia? Really? Where's in Australia? Or are you like living in America, but your family hails from Australia? Or yeah, let me know. So nice. I guess we do have an Australian. There's just some fair dinkum. Oh, I like that. Okay. Anyway. Hello. I got your blueberry muffin. Okay. Nice. So we do have an Australian. Love it. Love it. See, it's like we're getting a whole pack here. Can't argue with that. So, oh yeah, also, that reminds me, Max, who's that in the chat, I have been informed that you are doing your own manga, which is good. Good for you, man. Keep drawing. I don't know how long you've been drawing for, but keep it up. And hopefully we get to see something soon on your end. That'd be awesome. That would be fantastic. Because I always like to see new talent and doing stuff. Can you share what it's about? What your story is about? Let us know in the chat. So, because here's the other thing. On this channel, we like to try to promote others. And what we kind of like to do is, if we get a little bit of a talent for, doing kind of stuff like that, we want to promote it. So, because here's the thing, a lot of people like us, we don't get breaks, while everybody around us gets breaks. Somehow they meet the right people, and and they get propped up here and there and stuff like that. A lot of us don't. And, it's not like we're grumbling or complaining about it, but sometimes we just need a person to, just give us a break. And if you got something, or if you're working on something, yeah, we'll promote it. If that is what you like. Let's see what else. Okay, so CSM was okay. So Justin was removed because he was aggressively after Brigitte Macron. Oh, ew, yeah, Brigitte Macron. Damn, dude. Whooper Trooper says I got away using Pokemon music often. Really? Huh? I'm kind of surprised. You think Nintendo would just kind of crack down on that, or the Pokemon Company? Interesting. Lovely Leah has some really nice music that is supposed to be copyright free. She says so, but it's gotten claimed before. However, I've won every appeal. Nice. I'll keep that in mind. I think I got something in mind. Max, my family lived in Australia and we moved to the US to meet up with Sylvia and her family. Oh, really? Oh, those are the times. Really? Okay. Miss Sylvia, your family must be very well known. Yeah, exactly. Like Vince says, Whooper Trooper, really. That's surprising. Normally, Nintendo, at least on the American side, is pretty radical when it comes to copyright strikes. Yeah. Spider-Man, yeah. Australia rocks. Western Australia and far North Queensland in particular. I spent a lot of times there, and the people are great. They totally are. I got an aunt and some cousins that still live in Australia. So, me too. I've studied and worked there for 3 years in Newcastle, Riverheads, Avery Bay, and Nelson's Bay. Still Vegemite addicted. Oh God, no! Damn, no, you like the Vegemite? No, this cannot happen. Okay, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Well, good to know. I didn't know that. These are the people in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. So let's see. If I do 1. Let's do 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll do it. Something like that. Although this top one, wait a minute. This top one should be more like this. Right? So it should be like this, this, this. And I'm just doing this rough for now. Something like that. Something like that. And don't worry, we can make the adjustments later. Yeah, okay. So it's kind of weird talking politics and actually having fun talking politics in a way. Yes, so in case a lot of you people do not know, again, Canadian Spider-Man is Albertan now. He showed a video on his channel in High River last week. Was it last week, Spidey? I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, it was last week. So last week, was it Saturday or Sunday? I'm trying to remember. I think it was Saturday. Anyway, yes. Spidey was at the rodeo in High River. So did you meet any fillies? If you know what I mean, And let's see what else. Oh yeah, that's right. So Spidey, just in case, whenever you get back to High River, allegedly, supposedly, next week, going to be lots of rain. Maybe not in the High River area, but it's a possibility. Okay, so that is... Hold on here. Let's do this. Damn it. Okay. So clearly, Jason probably did not get my message about coming on. That's okay. You know what? And I was going to ask Gap if he wanted to come on, but Gap, well, we already know. We know. What's this? Vincent says comic. As Highlander or Joe's Atmosphere's brother, if you can play some of his stuff. He just has the guitar perfect for background. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, Joe's brother. That's right. He's got music too. I forgot about that. You can check it out. Shaking for Pearls. Yes, Joe's Atmosphere. If you guys haven't checked out Joe's Atmosphere, awesome guy. Love the dude. His brother is a musician. Got a band going on. So if you want to go check that out, really good tunes too. So, also there was a Spanish guy. Yes, Max. That's right. Spanish guy's name on YouTube. Go by Valentino. Yes, the Spanish guy. That's who I was talking about earlier. So. Yeah, and Wooper Trooper. Almost everyone I know from Canada is in Alberta or rural Ontario. It's weird how that works, isn't it? So, I know one Newfie and one Winnipegger. Okay, and an emphasis on the pegger part since she's a lesbian. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Is she on YouTube too? Well, okay. Tom, that's right, yeah, because you haven't been around the channel in a while, Woopa. My techno sapien geek, Tom, he's in New Brunswick, so there's that. Canadian Spider-Man. I mean, we were living in the same neighborhood as well. So, and and as you know, he was in BC and now he's in Alberta. So, there you go. Godzillionaire. Oh, hey, Godzillionaire. How's it going, man? The rest of Canada isn't real. That's true. Yes, it's rest rest of Canada doesn't exist. So, that's right. It's imaginary. It's imaginary. Doesn't exist. So nothing to see here. just go about your business. Yeah, I mean that 70s rock star, or that 70s rock. Oh God, why am I blanking on his name? Most of you guys know who I mean. That 70s rock fan. He used to live in Ontario, and so now he's. I think he's in northern Alberta. He's in northern Alberta. I'm pretty sure. I think around Edmonton. And then most of you guys know because he stopped in on Saturdays during Mike's movie matinee, and most of you guys know him from Clobbering Times channel. Gwagnar, he's in Calgary. On King Dolphin's channel, with Raymond Feliciano, friggin' Legatus Legionii, he's in Calgary as well. Raquel, that was on Clobby's channel, she's in northern Alberta. So there's quite a lot of us online. A lot. Wow. You know what? It's like a lot of Albertans that all of a sudden, you just kind of realize, like, wow, there's quite a few of us online. And you know what? Here's the other thing. Since the whole separation thing has been happening, there's a lot of other Albertans that have, started their own channels and stuff like that. What was one of them? There's one guy, Unacceptable Fringe. He just happens to call himself. So he's got quite a lot of followers. Actually, he's a Transformers fan too himself. So try talking to him. So he seems like an okay dude. Wait a minute. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, so there's quite a few of us. Colehauser, who's a buddy of mine on Facebook. He's in Ontario. We gotta talk to him. Apparently yesterday he met Critical Drinker. Yesterday in Ontario, which is pretty cool. Godzillionaire, you mean Northern Montana? Yeah. If we become part of the United States, we will be known as either North Texas or Northern Montana. Okay, wait a minute. Yes, that's right. So, and again, for Tom, who isn't here, who's probably watching wrestling at this moment, if you want to go ahead and check him out on his YouTube channel, The Geeky Classic Leftist, and definitely not liberal now. You know what? He's going to have to change that because now he's more on the conservative side of things, which is great. Or as he was calling himself, I don't know which one he's calling himself as. Anyway, the Techno Sapien Geek. Go check him out, Tom. Good friend. Awesome dude, as many of you know on this channel anyway. And his book that he also has out on Amazon. So, which is a good book, you know, dealing with extremely very deep thoughts and especially when he was in a dark part in his life as it pertained to contemplating suicide and stuff like that. And apparently it's helped a few people, which is really good, which is really cool. So, let's see, Godzillionaire, Rampage, North Great Lakes. Yeah, rock fan. Yeah, that's somebody's rock fan. Yes, that was the name I was looking for. I remember Valentino. Yeah, what happened to Valentino? Isn't most of Russia's catalog royalty free now? Says Fabric. I don't know. Here's the truth. I don't like a lot of Russia's music. Kind of weird, shocking, I know. Oh yeah, Christian Delorme. That's right. Is now also in Alberta. Vince, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, because he was in Quebec, wasn't he? Truck driver, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, because I remember he sent me a message about coming out this way. He wanted to stop by and say hi and stuff. So, is he in Alberta now? I'm gonna have to send him a message. Damn. Godzillionaire. Half of Alberta is in this YouTube sphere, apparently. It's true. Throw a rock in Alberta and you wanted a YouTuber. Pretty much it. Oh, here's a weird thing. Okay. Speaking of Albertans and YouTubers. Okay. Because now, I guess now we're on the subject of it. Oh, what was it? There's this guy that does these videos on YouTube. And he sounds like he has like this really kind of like a low intelligence kind of uptick voice. You know, and he kind of talks like this. And he goes on about certain videos and always talking like this and about whatever particular subject he talks about. And I don't know if you've ever seen those kind of videos with that guy talking, and sometimes it just drives me out the wall. But apparently this guy that talks like this on YouTube is in Calgary. He lives in Calgary, and apparently has like way over 1 million subscribers, and it's nuts. It's bizarre. So Godzillionaire, enter the Albertaverse. Dun dun dun. You know what? I didn't even play this video. And
I wonder what Mike is going to draw today. How huge will the circles be?
Why do I keep on forgetting to play certain videos? I don't get it. I can even hit 1K, says Sylvia. Give it time. Give it time. Yes, a million, says Sylvia on X. I, I call it now bots. Yeah. No, 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 no. Listen, listen, Sylvia. No word of a lie, unless somehow you end up making a video that goes viral, and which is very hard because I'm old, so I can't even tell you how to make a viral video. But it'll take you a while to get to 1,000. But don't sweat it. You don't rush it even. So just keep on doing what you're doing. Have fun doing it, and eventually you'll get there. And then somehow you just end up once you get the feel of it, how it kind of works and all that. One day you'll just make a video and it'll just go crazy. So I don't know. It just happens that way sometimes. She didn't draw a circle at all. Fake news. just just a parody of his voice nearly put me to sleep. Oh yeah, yeah, that guy. Yeah. You keep making those data centers and you're going to put a data center next to your house. Damn right. Yeah. I made a lot and I can't even get more subscribers. It takes time. Okay, okay. Sylvia, here's one thing that we can suggest to you, because some of these people that are here in the chat, like Whoopa Troopa, I know he's on a few channels. Godzillionaire, obviously Canadian Spider-Man, Vince, like we either mod or we got our own channels. Okay. So we can, and yeah, see, and Pop Culture Mechanics is still here too. So, yeah, and he's right, Sylvia. It's a long time to get viewers. I've been on here since 2006, and it takes so much time. It does. It does. And exactly, Vince. It's consistency. It's consistency. That is the main key, also. But here's the thing. I want to tell you. When I first started out, excuse me, when I first started out, I, you know what? I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm going to tell you a little story. That's how it's going to work. I had my back in 2009 is when I actually started my YouTube channel. Okay. And here's the thing. All I wanted to do was I saw a funny video that somebody emailed somebody where I was working at. And somebody sent an email. I was the graphic designer in this one place. Somebody sent an email, and I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. That's, like, I mean, come on. If any of you guys haven't figured that out by now, like, what are you doing here? But I thought it was hilarious, and I just wanted to share it with somebody. And so I thought, oh well, hey, the best place to put it is where every video is now, and that's on YouTube. So I made a YouTube channel, and I just put the video on. I just uploaded it on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure it's the first video in my catalog, I suppose you can say. And I think it's what is it? Canadians Are Tough. And it's an ice swimming video, basically. You go look at that, and it's from a long time ago. I think it's around 2009. Anyway, I really didn't do anything with the channel. Like, I did absolutely nothing with it. I didn't promote it. I didn't do anything. And then after a while, I was making these posters of Transformer scale charts, and I was making these posters, and and people were asking, oh, is it accurate? Is it blah blah blah? Where did you get your source material from? Yada yada yada, right? So, I made a video, and again, I put it on YouTube. And I suppose I kind of gained a little bit of traction, but again, I really didn't pay much attention to it. Again, I wasn't looking to make like a bunch of YouTube videos, basically, essentially, right? I wasn't looking to become a YouTuber. And so anyway, probably around the time when I suppose maybe I don't want to say really the coof, but after a long time of just listening to people, like for example, let's say like Louder with Crowder, or this person here, this person there, when things were becoming really, I suppose you could say, politically charged, so to speak. With a lot of things going on, it made me want to speak out against a lot of things that were going on in this country in particular. And I'm going to make this picture so freaking somewhat accurate. It's going to be bizarre. Anyway, I wanted to speak out about a lot of the stuff going on in this country. I don't want to say I was political per se, but I didn't like the direction in which the country was going. Let's put it that way. Let's face Trudeau. Right? Anyway, so, but I'm not a political pundit kind of guy. I mean, I know what I like. I know what I don't like. But I couldn't tell you the names of, certain politicians. Let's just put it that way, okay? I'm not that kind of guy. To memorize, who's who and what's what, kind of thing. So anyway, so I was asking a few friends. It's like, what should I talk about? What should I do? And somebody gave me a really good piece of advice. And they said, look, all you got to do is talk about what you like. That's all you got to do. Talk about what you like, and your hobbies, your what you like to do, what you like to talk about. And people will eventually come and listen to you. And it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. That's all you gotta do. So for now, don't worry about how many subscribers you got. Whatever you do, do not think about how many subscribers you have. Don't do it. Okay? What I want you to do is concentrate on, first of all, content and being consistent. Find out what you want to talk about. What do you like? And that's all there is. That's all you got to do. And people will come. And then, you'll learn about tags, how to add tags to your videos, and you know, making thumbnails, blah 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 blah. It's, you know, it'll all come. But talk about what you like. So, let's see. I made a lot of gaming. Okay, so Soviet's a long time. Okay, so went through that. Yeah, the easy way to get subscribers is clickbait communists talking about points. It's true. I know Fez stopped by my channel before. Oh yeah, Fez is good that way. So, Papa's channel? I had no idea. What? No. Godzillionaire might be the hardest thing to do now that US made money. Yeah, this is true. Okay. I mean, I do have a lot of famous YouTubers that stop by my channel. Yeah, exactly, right? So it'll get there. Okay, Max says, Sylvia, the internet is loud and crazy, but sometimes you got to puff your chest out and never give up. I don't post much as this is coming from an Australian. What's that supposed to mean? I thought Australians were, you know, out there and loud and always in your face. Stuff like that. But no, you'll find your wheelhouse. Don't worry about it. You know, talk about what you like, and then after a while, your personality will come out. That's the thing. So that's right. I'm loud and proud. There you go. That's right. That's all you gotta do. Have fun. That's the main thing. Have fun. Okay. Now. Now, I gotta figure out how to... What I'm gonna do with the rest of this. See, because it only clips so much on this. But that's okay. We'll do something called... Hang on for it. Imagination. And that was dumb, because you know what? I was on the wrong layer when I did that. That was stupid. How dare I? Okay. Because the fun part about most of this is whatever I don't see on this picture, I can add my own little flares here and there. And that's the fun part. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of surprised that that Diesel hasn't showed up, and you know, to witness what's going on. Like, oh dude, you're doing my picture. That's like so awesome. You should slow down though, because you know, I gotta do, I don't know, I gotta do this and this and this or whatever. I don't know. Oh shit, oops. No, I made the brush too big. Okay, wait a minute. Anyway. Yeah. No, this is fun. I have to, at some point, I have to do something with my SATA drive, because something is going on with my SATA drive. It's where all my backup work is in there on my SATA drive, and I should show you guys some of the box art I did for X Transpots. I showed it before, but to all you new people, I don't know if I showed you the X Transpots stuff. Some of you might have seen it. It's a lot of the Transformer Quintessons stuff. Vince says, Sylvia, puffing out your chest will get you subscribers too. My God. No, dude, we don't want to promote that. Oh, man. Or you can just show your dog on camera and get more subs. Yeah, see, there's an idea. Irish Mallard. That's not a bad idea. Some people get, oh, speaking of drive, safe. Yes. Yes, you are correct, Vince. You know what? Sylvia, there's an interesting idea. Irish Mallard might be onto something too. Well, I shouldn't say might. He kind of is. Yes, nearly every man loves puppies. It's true. There are quite a lot of videos out there where people where people show their animals, their puppies, and their cats and dogs and stuff like that. Might not be a half bad idea. So, if you got a camera and if you got a camera and you can if you know your dog's going to be in a certain spot, oh wait a minute, then perhaps you can, oh, excuse me, do dog videos, like pet videos. People just like watching pets for some reason. I'm not going to say it's bizarre. It's just, I don't know, it's just a curiosity for that kind of thing. So you never know. Stranger things have happened. Let's put it that way. So, damn it, I did it again. I gotta really stop doing that. I gotta pay attention to what layer I'm on. Okay. Back again. So, thank you, Irish Mallard, for that really good suggestion for Sylvia. And yeah, and again, really, it's really not a bad idea. So, because everyone loves puppies. Everyone. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to book it. I got a book yesterday. And I am going to love this book. It's, how many people out there have seen or at least remember the cartoon Final Space? I forget exactly what channel it was on, but I believe it was like only 3 seasons. If anybody remembers that show, it was really, really good. He, he was basically prison on a ship, comes across a little green little flying little alien that basically can destroy planets. That somebody's after him, and makes a friend who happens to be a cat alien named Avocado. I don't know if any of you guys might remember that show, that animated show. It was really, really good, really fun. Anyway, if you're wondering, no, see, I'm gonna have to do this again. If you're wondering, didn't know before you posted the book. Oh, yeah. You remember? Okay, yeah. Says, oh, Crazy Static Fandom. How's it going, man? Great to see you. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Love any, definitely, okay, yeah, okay. So, hold on. I'm just catching up on the chat. Okay. Here's the thing. The show got canceled, in case you're wondering why you haven't seen it online, okay? It's because it got canceled. Apparently Warner Brothers, they weren't going to renew it, which was a pain, right? Because it was really, really going somewhere with it, and it was looking so good. So good. Hold on here while I'm trying to concentrate a little bit here because I'm going to follow the exact pattern. Anyway, there we go. Okay. Anyway, what Warner Brothers said is that because he really wanted to finish the story, like really bad. And I can understand that, being a guy that, if you get a story in your head, you can't just drop it. You can't just let it go. It's like these characters mean too much to you to just drop it and never hear from these characters like ever again, right? And I can understand that because it would just drive me nuts, not being able to, finish the storyline. Because here's the thing. If you're wanting to do a story, you're gonna be attached. You're gonna be quite attached to your characters, depending, right? Depending on how good your story is, and some of them you're not gonna want to let them go, because after a while, it's like the story, the characters take over the story. And maybe I'm not explaining it too well, but but they just end up with a life of their own. And it's just something that you cannot get past. You have to finish that tale. And this is what it was like for Olin Rogers. He had to give it out. He said, look, can I just maybe just finish the story online? And they're like, no, you can't do that. It's like, this is, we're the ones that allowed you to do it. You can't do it. You're under contract. Blah 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 blah. So can I do it as a webtoon? No, you can't do that. Can I do it as this? Can I do it as that? It's like, no, you can't, right? So very, very off-putting, and I can imagine it's very discouraging, especially if you want to finish the story. But anyway, and I did a little bit too much. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so he said, can I do it as a book? And they're like, yeah, sure, you can do it as a book. So he did it as a book, and that was like 3 years ago. So about a month ago, he announced it to the world that the books were done, and which is great. The other thing is is that he allowed the fandom to also have an input too, right? Which is great, and I like that. That's what I like. Because what was it? He was thinking about doing a black and white version, and he just blurted something like a few years ago when he said this. He goes, "I don't know why, but when I look at the black and white version, it looks even cooler than the color version." And I explained to him, I don't know if you want to go back and look for my comment. Actually, considering how I had to make a new X profile, I don't even know if my old comment is even there. But I explained to him manga and how the values, where manga is black and white, how the values speak for conveying the tone and the message and the emotion in black and white with those values. And he got it. He gave it, a thumbs up or something like that. He goes, "Oh, I see. I understand it now." And that's why. So, there was a lot of fan interaction going on. So, anywho, somebody says, "I'm also trying to get a dream disaster to stop by you channel more." Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't know until you posted the book. Yes, says Vincent. Yeah. So anyway, so the book was done a month ago. It started shipping, and I finally got mine. And it was kind of weird how it happened. And the wonderful Evelyn, I know how it works with the bad thing. I show my baby kitty on my old account. It got 10,000 views. Aw, see, there you go. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But I suddenly lost that channel, and I sadly lost the video. Oh, poo, really? Damn, that's too bad. How'd you lose the channel? Anyway, okay. So yesterday, maybe I can bring it up on video here. Hold on a second. I will bring it up on video. So, I finally got it. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to flip the camera. Video. There we go. Mirror camera. There. That's what I... Super. Okay. This is the book. This version, okay, the one that I'm holding up, you can only get if you pre-ordered this book. Okay, so this is the front, that's the back. Okay, the final chapter, Olin Rogers. This is, and this is a thick book. This is not like, this is not like a, oh my god, really? Oh, cool. Oh, and the ink is so fresh. Okay, wait a minute. Because I opened this yesterday. He autographed it. Signed by Olin Rogers. See? And this is Frankish. God, I can't even spell. Okay, because there was a piece of paper covering it, like on the back. If you see those faint dots, it's from marker. See, you can marker in the back. So, yeah, I like it thick. I like it thick. So there is an expansion in the back of the book. So there's little expansion things. So for here, so if you scan the QR code, you can read little expansions into this, right? So, but this is great. The like the color in this. Wait a minute. Is, I mean, it's just phenomenal. I mean, this is just great. This is just great. But no, I ordered this 3 years ago. This book 3 years ago, and you know what? I should really clip this, and I should just post this on X. Anyway, I got this 3 years ago, and I've been waiting for this book. And after a while, I started getting really antsy because many of us know that you know, when you crowdfund, let's just put it this way. Okay, let's take an example from the annals of history. Stuff like Rob Liefeld. Okay, God, like a long time ago, Rob Liefeld. He tried to crowdfund a Brigade comic, and it never came out. His Brigade comic never came out. People were still asking for the money, asking, you know, hey, where's the comic that I crowdfunded? And no, sorry. You wanted the comic? I'm sorry. You're not getting a comic. So I really wanted to finish this book. I really wanted to. And did I just goof up? Oh yeah, I did. Wow. Anyway, so we took a chance on it, and I pre-ordered the book. And after a while, like I said, yeah, I was getting a little antsy because I didn't know if this was actually going to be a thing or not. You know, if I was actually going to be getting a book, because so many people promise, oh yeah, the book is like in this stage, the book is in that stage, and no, it's gonna be coming. It's gonna be coming really soon, and you know, and then you end up with nothing. And every once in a while, Olin Rogers would give an update. which is, good on him, at least, for doing that. And I'm glad that he did. But then after a while, I don't know, maybe because I just lost touch or something like that. I didn't hear anything for a while, and then you just tend to forget about these things. And then I came across a video that he was another project that he was doing called Godspeed. You can find it on YouTube if you look it up, Godspeed, and it looks really good. So, and I think he has a little bit of a curious kind of theme going. I'm going to take down Optimus for a second. Yes, that's what I thought. I think I like it when artists come up with these stories from the heart. You can tell, like, that they're coming from the heart. And these are the magnificent stories that I like to read. Because how should I put it? It's like, somebody has gone through something when it's like they add themselves in. They're totally adding themselves in the character itself. They are the story that they're telling. And those are, damn it, see, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. I put the wrong layer on where I drew my line. Anyway. No, you can just tell that that when a person's been through a lot in life and they can express it through their character in a story that grips you. And yeah, I know it's a sci-fi story, and a lot of it is comedic. It's not the point. It's the feeling and the emotion behind it that is the story. I don't even know if I'm conveying it right, but I probably am. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Okay. See, this is the other reason why I like having the chat up, because most of you guys are on either on X or on YouTube, and you're all talking to each other, which is fantastic. And hold on a second here. What is going on? There we go. 16 of you people on X. Thank you for watching. But yeah, this is the other reason why I got this up, because we got people on Rumble, we got people on YouTube, and we got people on X. And all of you guys can see each other talking no matter what platform you're on. So, there you go. See, either way, I'm bringing people together. Oh my God. It sounds so unbelievably cheesy. Jeez. Okay. God, that really does sound cheesy. Jeez. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to be a really good read. Am I going to be sad when it's over? When I'm done the book? yeah. So, and anyway, yeah. So when I posted it yesterday on X, because I was kind of excited, and you know what? And I saw a lot of people also on X posting it as well. You know, when they got the book, because as far as I remember Olin Rogers saying, you know, he was nervous about getting the book out there, and so I thought, you know, here's a guy that's taken his time, made a really good, fun story, and people are letting him know that, hey, you know, they got their story, they got their book. So I'm going to do the same thing. So I did, and so he reposted it, which is nice. You know, is my post anything special? No. I just appreciate it. I would like to do an interview with him, though. That's what I would like to do. I would very much like, I gotta check something. I would very much like to get him on Huge Circles and just talk. So, because I'm very interested in seeing this other project that he has on the go. I want to know more about this Godspeed project that he has going on. I want to know. I want to know. You know, I like his writing. I like how he does the story. I like how he makes the story. So he captures a lot of it very nicely, and what I'm trying to say is, I am along for the ride, no matter what story he makes. And the other thing I like about it is, none of it was woke. None of it. And that is a win. It's a bonus. Okay. You know what? Doing lines on a shuttlecraft, not as easy as I thought it would be. Anyway, it's coming out good. And I gotta hand it to the Japanese when they animated this movie. They, they really add in the detail. Okay, let's see. Where am I at? Okay, I can do this, and then I can do that. Let's do another one here like this. Another line like that. See, now if you zoom out, that little bit of detail, see, it looks, when you zoom in, it just looks, it's a bunch of squares, okay? And it's like, you know, like you guys just saw me, it's like, oh, okay, you just added a bunch of lines. But you zoom out, hold on a second here. If you zoom out just a little bit, I mean, it looks like a bit of a circuit board kind of thing. So drawing doesn't have to get complicated, and it doesn't have to look like it's overly, details essentially are just end up being something so simple. That's all that is. Simple little things. Happy little mistakes. Happy little things that just happen. So, and yes, Vince, just in case before you say it, I am doing a safety save. I walked back into a bold Sylvia. Why aren't you like that with your man? I'm like that with my mans. He's handsome. There you go. Sylvia laying out the law about her man. All right. Let's add a little bit more details here. Okay. A little bit of extras. Little bit of extras. Little doodads and stuff. Anyway. So, if anybody wants to petition Olin Rogers for when they come on the show during oh damn. Okay, wait a minute. Wow, that should not have been a circle, because now I know what it was. Okay. Okay. This is starting to look good. I'm liking this. So far, so good. Now, behind him, we got the ramp thing going on. So this is where it's going to... It's not going to get complicated. It's not complicated. It's just... It's lines. That's all that is. So, we just need to remember that. These are just lines. And it's all about, wait a minute, perspective. That's all that it is. So it's going to be... It's going to be something like this. So because you got to remember how big this door is. And it's going to be something like this. Something like that. Now, and again, guys, sorry if this is seeming a little boring. I get it, because I'm trying to fill in the time. Because I sent an invite out. Tom is probably having fun right now. And Bill, how's it going, man? Huge boil, huge you. So army, so hammer. So army, so hammer. It's like when Sylvia teases you. Yeah, no, I'm familiar Irish. I know I'm awesome. Vince, You boilers. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Guys. Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. You know what? Hold on a second. There was something I was going to do. There was something on. Okay. To all of you people watching right now, okay. I'm going to put something in the okay? It's on X. Hold on a second and just give me a couple of minutes because I'm going to include the link to, okay? Because I'm popping in Rumble right now. Hold on. Comic Relief Crusader channel. Doodles. Doodles. Oh no, it automatically goes to Rumble. Duh, I forgot. I put it in the restream chat. It's right there. Yeah, okay. It's Comic Relief Crusader, yeah. Of course. God, stupid me. So, hi everybody on Rumble. There, I'm there. Okay. Anyway. I put it in twice. Okay, this link, and if you guys happen to be on X anyway, all you have to do is just go to my profile, okay? What I did, this link is for the Citizen Vigilante movie, okay? That's going around now. Apparently, this is a movie Elon Musk put it, but anywho, this movie is getting banned in Germany. It's getting banned in Europe. It's getting banned in Australia. It's getting banned in a lot of countries. Okay? I've seen it anyway. I need to see new Minions movies, says Bill. Damn it! It's getting banned in a lot of places. Why? Because it's not wokey woke. Okay? And Joe, thank you for reposting the stream. I appreciate you, man. And what's this? Are you available for commission? I am. Anyway, so I downloaded the movie. I downloaded it now. I put it on my X. Okay. The only reason why liberals are losing their ever-living shit over this is because it's about basically they're saying it's very anti-immigrant, whatever. It might be a tough movie, but it's a really good movie. But go, if you can't, go download it. If you can't download it, I'll send it to you somehow. But this is gonna be good. It's a bad movie. You need to go watch it then. Go watch it now, and make sure you watch this. So, but wow, people are already reposting it off my X. That's a good thing. That's great. I only made it 30 minutes in, and it still sucks. Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, yeah, go check it out. It might be pretty good. So, he's basically a hitman. Yes, but he's an anti-invader hitman. That's right, like Vincent said. Irish Mallard. Comic Be Happy with Sylvia teasing you, or you won't get some live said. True. This is true. Downloading it just in case. There you go, Vince. Nice. Yeah, just download it straight off my X. Grab it, because you never know when it might disappear. And get yourself a movie. Do it. Do it now. Okay, so these steps, I see. All right, they're double, like that. Double struts. Okay, this can be done. Yeah, so there's a lot of interesting stuff going on in the weekend, man. Especially the one with, and I did it again. Shuttle. What's her face? The basketball player. Boy, that's getting a lot of attention. Damn it. Hold on. Hold on. I am goofing up like crazy today. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. I have to redraw. I have to redraw some things. Okay. So, okay. And then like so. No, wrong place, put it. One day I will learn how to draw properly. Okay. That should do. Okay, super. That's all right. Now we're back. Yeah, definitely download this video. Download the movie. You know, I'm not saying it's gonna win an Oscar or not that actually those not that those awards mean anything now. Because they don't. It's not like an Oscar or an Emmy means anything anymore anyway. But here's the thing. Hold on, I'm gonna bring this mic down. If you remember a couple of years ago when Sound of Freedom came out, really good movie. Yeah, it's for some people it might be very hard to watch. Just letting you know, just putting it out there. It might be a very hard movie for some people to watch because it does deal with child trafficking and child abuse, and you know, I mean, kudos to the guy that you know, saved a lot of these kids. But here's the thing. This is essentially another. It's essentially another. Damn it. It's essentially another Sound of Freedom movie. You could, in the sense that people are going to come against it. People are going to put it down. People are going to, you know, say what a horrible Nazi fascist, you know, film this is. You guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, come on. This is this channel, and, you know, how many times have we talked about this kind of thing? Like, you know, really, honestly. So, because when Sound of Freedom came out, most of you remember, they on purpose made sure that theaters were very uncomfortable when people purchased a ticket. They made sure that, you know, air conditioning wasn't quote unquote working. You know, they made sure that the sound was horrible or was unplayable. You know, stuff like that. And you know, I got the YouTube video explaining it all, essentially. telling you people what was going on, what was actually going on. There was, lots of video captured about it. You know, so is this is another this is another sorry, drawing and talking at the same time while I'm trying to concentrate on my lines. This is another Sound of Freedom. It's another Sound of Freedom 2.0, basically, where you're going to see a lot of libtards out there. Yeah, this is a Nazi movie. This is, so anti blah 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 this, blah 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 that. It's not. It's not. You know, I even seen one ridiculous video where somebody was saying, somebody was saying, well, if Jesus were here today, he wouldn't be against immigrants and and stuff like that. It's like, even back in Jesus's day, even Israel had borders. Every country had borders. So don't give me that, Bill, I don't remember that one. I remember Sound of Thunder, the awful time traveling movie. Ooh, I think I remember that one. Yeah, that was awful. Sound of Freedom, definitely. Bill, check it out. Sound of Freedom. It's good, man. It can be a very hard watch, but it's a really, really, really good movie. Like, don't kid yourself. It's really good. It can be hard, but yes, it's good. Whoops, he did it again right there on the stream. Yeah, I did. The Detective Roger. I would say that Sylvia teases me sometimes, but not as much as with you, comic. Well, I don't know about that. Sometimes she lets up, so. Only sometimes. Transporter Statham dealt with human trafficking. Yes, he did too. Things I couldn't think of it to handle. Yeah, Sound of Freedom. Sound of Freedom. It's go watch it. I wonder why Hollywood was against this movie. Oh, gee, I can't imagine why. Couldn't imagine why. Aw, do you really? That's so sweet of you to say. Thank you. You don't want to see my ugly mug anyway. Nobody does. I'm more of a man behind the scenes. In the shadows, in mystery. Sounds dark and deep and foreboding. Like Batman. No. Anyway, anywho, yeah. Over the past couple of days, some people have been saying, "Oh, have you heard about this movie? Have you heard about this movie?" And that was just yesterday. I'm like, "What are you talking about? I haven't heard of any movie." So, it's like, "Oh yeah, you wanna check it out because Elon Musk he put it on his Twitter, and you have to check it out. And it's only going to be up for like 24 hours or something like that." So apparently, lots of people are grabbing it and putting it on their Twitter. They're really putting it out there. So, like I said before, conservatism is the new counterculture. Just like punk was back in the 70s. There's no escaping it. All you young people in the chat, you are the new punk. Let's just put it to you that way. You guys are now responsible for being the new badasses. And you can be a badass without being bad. Or as you youngsters would say, you can be a badass by owning people. handing their ash to them on a platter. You young kids and your sayings. God. I am so old. No, I'm not that old. I'm not that old. Okay. I bet you'd rather watch. I bet you'd rather watch You than Supergirl. What is this You thing? What is going on here? Am I missing something? I'm totally missing something. UWE. You we. Oh my God. What am I, 3? Is this like a new saying or something like that? Am I missing out on something? Apparently, comic is handsome to Sylvia. Who would have thought? I guess, apparently. So, am I allowed to switch the sound? God. You guys, I hate you so much. Frank, I might watch Blood Rain without sound. That's his name, You. Oh! Is it? Okay, You boy. Oh. All right. Okay. I gotcha. Excuse me for being thick. Yes. I full on admitted it. Yes. I am thick. Your comic relief crusader is a freaking retard. Didn't know that was his name. So, I am Thicky McThickerson in the town Thickton. So, yeah. Okay, well, I get it now. I get it. So, anyway, so grab the movie while you can and enjoy it, save it, and if you can, I would spread it around. Probably what you should do. Spread it around. Make other liberals' heads explode with fear and trembling. You know? Because here's the thing. Easily pointed out. Is, especially to all you youngsters out there, you know? Because they love to go on about censorship, right? That's their thing, right? When it comes to anything that they do, or they want to put out, it's like, hey, why are you trying to censor us, man? Why are you trying to do that? Don't you believe in this and this and this and this and this? Blah 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 blah. It's like, well, yeah, well, but they have no problems whatsoever when it comes to censoring something they don't like. So, it's quite amusing. So, spread it around like the plague. Or like what we talked about on Tuesday. Like herpes. So. That's right. Oh my God. I just remembered. Vince. Where were you on Tuesday? I did not see you, Vince. I did not see you. I missed you. You weren't around to see those stories, Vince, for the stupid news. So, oh man, normally it's me that has to say, "Me not king, me moron." By the way, during the interview about the movie, you asked about Far Cry, and he said there's a Netflix series coming. Oh, really? Far Cry? Oh, that's interesting. Although not by you. Okay. That's something I can do. Uh-oh. Okay. Some people pronounce as uva. Oh. I wonder what nationality that is, or where that comes from. That's interesting. Sometimes I like to look that up, find out where certain names come from. Okay, so along the sides, double plane. Okay, this should be easy. That should be easy. This is easy. This is easy. This is easy. And then next week, depending on how much I got done on this, next week we will go back to. I think we'll get back to comic creating or doing the pages. I think that's what we'll do. Because yesterday, during Mike's movie matinee, I was starting to draw. Started on the next 4 pages. That's what I did. So, because I definitely have to get started back again on doing pages. Yep, I cheated a little. Okay. There. There. Right now, I don't know, Pop Culture Mechanic is still in the chat. Probably is. But we are getting a copious amount of rain right now. And I'm suspecting it's all over Alberta. So, which is fine. I don't mind. The only part I do mind is that the rest of the week I'm going to have to work in it. Which I don't want to. I don't want to work in the rain. I don't like working in the rain. Although I will say the past week has been hot. So, I really guess I shouldn't mind that often, that much. I'm going to do this. Ooh. Okay, let me take this down. This is starting to look really good. For some odd reason, I'm getting really impressed with myself now. Asleep, had an appointment, so I had to... Oh, okay, so that's what happened to you on Tuesday. Okay, hey, not a problem. It's all good. I knew something was up, so, it's not like I was flipping out. Asleep, had an appointment, so I had to shift my sleep schedule around. Oh. Okay. German. I think we're all having a ball. We're totally having a ball. And you love it? Goody. Goody. So far, if that is arousing that type of reaction, that is good. I am doing something good. doing something right. Okay. Because like I said before, I want to try to pay attention to the lines that are on the drawn ship from the movie. That's what I want to do. I'm just that kind of guy that likes to at least have that little bit of I don't know really if authenticity is the word to use itself, but you kind of get what I mean. So at least you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so under there we got a little bit of a double panel. So we'll do this. We'll do this. Just little details here and there. Having fun with it. That's all that matters. And because, I mean, let's face it, it is a spaceship. I can have fun with it. Yeah, okay, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Excellent. Okay, this one. With there we go. See, it gives it a little bit of the illusion of curvature on this. See, this is why I like Clip Studio Pro a lot. That's why I'm really, really enjoying it, using this program. It is a super program. And with it, it makes drawing a breeze. And I can see now why a lot of manga artists are using this. What's that?
You're gonna give it to me anyway, so
Okay.
I may as well take it.
We'll go for it. Fine, I don't care. Take coffee, I don't care. My son. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I want to. Oh, yes. Okay. There we go. That's what I want to do. No, let's go. Let's go like this. Because you have to give the illusion of depth. So that's what I gotta do. Okay, so that. Anyway, it's all these kind of things. I think I was trying to explain this yesterday with Tom. And Tom, if you happen to be listening in, and if you're not doing wrestling, you can join in right now and pop on in and say, "Oh, hi guys, how's it going? I'm here. I'm here now." We can talk. Anyway, I think it was something like this. It's it might sound weird saying this, but I'm just going to say it anyway. Okay. Usually, when you're doing something, you how should I put it? You okay? Let's just say when you're drawing something, okay, and somehow for some odd reason, and Vince, more than likely you're going to get exactly what I mean when I'm saying this, but it's like when you're drawing, for some odd reason, it just comes out better. Something for some odd reason just comes out better than it normally would have. Okay, and don't know why. Just you don't know how. It just does. For some odd reason, something just clicks, or something just it just happens, right? It's hard to explain, but it just happens to, I don't know, something just happens to work out somehow, some way. It's really weird. You can't really explain it. It's just for some odd reason everything just comes together. And I think with this, it's the same thing. Like what I was telling Tom yesterday, or not yesterday, sorry, last week when I was like looking at this, it's like the way it was so far, it's like this really came out good. And if you go back last week, you can kind of hear that I'm just, for some odd reason, it just, something happened. Something happened. And like, I don't know what it is, like mentally you sort of kind of like leveled up, sort of. It's really hard to explain. I really honestly don't know what it is. So, but yeah, it's just weird that something finally made sense, and maybe it's just the way I'm using the thickness of some lines. Maybe that's it. That's got to be it. But it's just that something is starting to make a little bit more sense, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And if you have gone through this kind of thing, then welcome. And you know what, Max? Yeah, here's the thing. Max, if you are still in the chat, and maybe you are, maybe you're not, I don't know, or if you're going to be even watch this on the rewind, or anybody that's drawing, Sylvia, you're drawing, I know you're drawing. Comic, if you ever want compliments, just ask. This is true. Give me, feed me. No, if you ever finish that underground bunker drawing that had a private jet. No, you know what, Bill? I was going to mention that too. Thank you for bringing that up, because I was going to mention that. Yeah, for any of you that are drawing right now, because this is another reason why I like doing these streams. is that whatever it is, you see it happening live in front of you, and this is the best part. Is that it will happen to you too. Whatever it is, you don't know when, you don't know why, you don't know how. Well, no, maybe you'll know why, but it will happen. It'll happen to you too. Okay, so whatever it is that you're art wise, don't get frustrated. Don't get frustrated. Yeah, it's going to seem like it's taking a long time, or you feel like you're never going to get there. You'll get there. Eventually, you'll get there. Okay? And don't think don't think that you're doing everything wrong or whatever, or just nothing that you're doing is paying off. But it will pay off. You got to believe that. It will eventually pay off. So all the little pains here and there that you're taking, as you're drawing along, it'll pay off. So, and I think that's what's pretty much happening here anyway. It's knowing that whatever it was that you were doing before, just by switching it up a little bit, you eventually find out that what was I saying? By switching up what you would normally do, you're gonna find out that 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 it's better, and it's gonna stick in your head. It's not gonna disappear. Don't worry about it. It's gonna go good for you. So you'll remember. You may not remember why you were doing it a certain way, or why you were doing it, this way. But for some odd reason, for your particular style of what you're doing, for some other reason, it's going to work for you. Because, like everybody has a style. Everybody does. No, you know what? I'm going to take away that line. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Everybody has a certain type of way that they draw, a certain type of way that they do things, and for some other reason, it just turns out right. And this can be you. So it's not just me. It's anybody. They're gonna find something that works for them, and it's gonna look good. And you know what? Okay, first of all, I'm gonna eliminate that reference picture because I don't need it anymore. And you know what? And there was a sketch that you saw last week that I did. And like I said before, I haven't done Transformers in a while. Okay, save. And how long have we been going on for? Almost 3 hours. Did you ever get caught up with the Android, that Oscar Isaac movie with the Android girl, and he brings a guy in? Yeah, that was a pretty good movie. It was a really good movie. Oh, Max, you still here? Okay, great. Yeah, Max. What was it? The other guy that was talking to me about you yesterday. I'm sorry. You know what? When you get over 1,000 people on your channel and you're trying to remember everybody's name, Some names will stick. I'm not trying to be ignorant whatsoever. Some names you can't remember, and and I have a lot of you new people. So, good boy, safe. Yes, man. I saves right now. Anyway, the guy that was talking about you, Dial. Yes, I think that was him. Yeah. Anyway, he said you draw manga, which is great. Kudos to you. Thumbs up. Because that's what I do also. I don't know how far along in your doodles. No, the anime series, The Legend of Vox Machina. No, you know what, Bill? Okay, no, I didn't. I didn't see that then yet. So anyway, so Max, I don't know how far in your drawing journey you are. That's the only way I can word it. So, but yeah, same thing goes for you too. Eventually, something's gonna click, and everything is gonna be like much more easier. It's like you just level up. So, because when you're drawing, you get very frustrated. At least I do. So I can only speak for me. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm sure that you have too. Probably Sylvia has. Probably more than likely Vincent has as well, because I know Vincent draws as well. But I'm kind of far just busy with work more. Oh, hey, yeah, not a problem. It's all good. But the only thing I can say is just have fun. When it becomes work, then it's time to quit. Have fun doing what you're doing. Don't get frustrated. Just keep drawing, and something is gonna click for you. Something's gonna click for you. Just like with this last week. I don't know what it was, just something clicked. And it just came out so much more better. Here. Let me just turn off the chat for a bit. And I'm just going to see if I can make that a little bit bigger for everybody. One sec. So there, you can see it a lot better. And say, wow, 31 over on X. Hello. All 31 of you people on X. Same with you guys on X. I don't know, all of you who are there right now watching. I only know a couple of you watching right now. Like that. Oh, Irish Mallard. He's not there on X anymore. That's right. He's on the YouTubes. So, and Sylvia and a bunch of others, and Evelyn there over on Rumble. I don't know if she's still on Rumble, but she probably still might be. But anyway, same thing. And I'm not ignoring you guys on Rumble or on X whatsoever. I'm not. But obviously the same words of quote unquote wisdom just it goes for anybody. It's not just me, it's everybody. Something in your brain will just click, and it's like, damn, that works. And this is what how should I explain it? God, Vince, really? He's got the touch. So keep the kids away. Damn, dude. Oh, man. Hungry Boy, for those of you that know who I'm talking about, you know it's solid advice, okay? For those of you who don't know, I'm going to quote a guy, Hungry Boy. He worked at Marvel. He was like the second youngest there next to Rob Liefeld, okay? And I think he was like around 21, 22 when he started at Marvel, when Rob Liefeld was around 18, 19 years old, okay? When he started working on New Mutants, okay? Hungry Boy told me, surprised I haven't made an Amazon Prime Optimus yet. Yeah, exactly right, Bill. Hungry Boy said that the more you keep drawing, again, it's similar to what I said. Something is going to click, okay? Something is going to click. in your head where it's just going to all make sense. And he said once that happens, that's when you find out, or that's where your style of art is really going to start to happen. Okay? If that makes sense to you. So because there's going to be something about the way that, especially when you're inking over your pencils, and I know this is just digital, it's not really inking per se, but you get what I'm saying, is that your particular style of drawing, the way you draw, it'll all start to fall together. It'll all just start to come together. And this is when your style is going to really start to come out. The way you draw, your style. And it's going to go up from there, pretty much. I'm not saying that this is what's happening to me in this case. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. All I can tell you is just that's the advice that he gave me, right? So whether or not that happens, we shall see. But you know what? If when you hit that, just know that good things are going to happen then. So I forgot to title that layer. All right. All right, I just want to do that. This. What is this going on here? Wait a minute. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, you know what, Bill? A lot of people mention that. I'm amazed they haven't made Amazon Prime. Optimus Amazon Prime. They should have by now. Oh, you know what? I can't put anybody else's chat up. Okay, hold on a second here. Let me put everybody's chat back up. Comments will display here. Do. Okay. All right. Where is me? Cat jam. All right. I wonder if I should just keep on going. I probably should. Or 3 hours. You know what? That's pretty damn good for 3 hours. God, I didn't even know 3 hours went by that quick. No, you know what? Okay, first of all, wait. I'm gonna do this. Because I want to finish the line art. This is what I want to do. I want to finish the line art for sure. Okay? So, because next week, I would like to at least try to do coloring. Dang it. And you know what? This has been pretty good anyway. This has been pretty good. It's been a pretty good stream. Lots to do, people. talking to a bunch of people. You guys on X. We were discussing how to end the tyranny in Canada, thanks to Canadian Spider-Man. And we have the Collector here. Oh yeah, Collector. Where did Collector go? I wonder if Collector's okay. Because all of a sudden he just kind of disappeared. So yeah, I definitely have to get a measuring tape. I definitely have to measure my head for Collector. So, because I definitely have to get that email off to him. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, this is looking good. It's looking good. I can't complain about this. This is looking so good. It makes me feel kind of squishy inside. Super. Okay. Yep. This is gonna be. It's gonna be a kick-ass drawing. And hopefully maybe this will prove to some people out there, because I'm not going to name names. But hopefully it will prove to some people that I am not tracing. Because I have come under fire. No, I shouldn't say under fire. No, I should not say that. No, because that would be a falsehood. I will say somebody thinks that I am tracing everything. And I am not. So, yeah. Putting this out. Putting this out certainly helps. No. There. Now I do a safety save. Like Pop Culture Mechanic puts it. Safety save. Bill says, yeah, by the way, that blaster prototype pics, you saw the chest section cassette doors can slide over. Really? To offset above the play button, not centered. Oh God. So that's accurate to the animation model. Oh, yeah, I guess it would be. Okay. That yeah, you know what, Bill? They should have put Blaster when Masterpiece Soundwave came out. That's when they should have done it. That's when they should have done it. Then I would have been happy with that. You know, I would have had Rumble Frenzy, Buzzsaw, Laserbeak, Ravage, and then it would have had Blasters, all of Blaster's cassettes. And then I would have been happy with that. That would have been awesome. They should have done that. Comic, when can I see your handsome face again? Why? Because a certain W from New York. No, you know what? Believe it or not, it's not coming from Teague. And yes, I will say Teague, but you know what? Believe it or not, no, it's not. It's not coming from Admiral Teague. Thankfully, because I couldn't give two craps about that guy, and just as well. So, by the way, you might want to straighten your Autobot symbol. Yeah, I was looking at that. I think yeah, I definitely will. No, it's it's not. It's well, first of all, I'm toying with the idea of getting Cyberworld Scourge pirate ship. Apparently, somehow spotted in Smith's toy store, so I might pick it up. Emphasis on might. Ah, really? Hello, I'm right here. See, I can pick this up right now, and I can zoom it in. There. And now I turn it off, just like that. It's fine. No, it was somebody that was here, believe it or not. So, I'm not gonna say who it was, but I plugged his books, and yes, here's the thing. I did admit to. Oh shoot. Okay, wait. Go back. Gotta go back on Optimus. No, I don't want to. Dang it. Okay, there. There. That. Slightly. It just needs to be done slightly. It looks right, but at the same time, it doesn't look right. It's weird. Keep your heads above the desk. Okay. No, I'm gonna be honest. It was Al. Here's the thing. The manga that I'm doing, like I said before, there were a few shows where obviously I'm I was doing perspective, right? One point, the one point I was doing, wow, that's weird. The one point of the show where I was doing 1 point perspective, there was a couple of shows I was doing 2 point perspective. Kind of like showing you how I'm trying to do it, and trying to spiff up because I want to be better at this. And here was the thing also, okay? The cabin in the woods in the manga, okay? That part, because I'm not good at it yet. I told him that yeah, I traced it. Of course I traced it because I'm not good at it yet. But, as you can kind of see here, like for example, with the Ark or this shuttle, I'm getting better at it. Right? Getting better at doing backgrounds and stuff like that. So, yes, I told him, yes, I traced the cabin, and he said he could tell that I traced it. And it's like, well, yes, because I'm not good at it yet. So, unfortunately, he was a little upset by that. And he's like, just, look, I don't think I can be on the show anymore. And I'm not trashing him whatsoever. Don't think I'm trashing him, because I'm not. I'm not. Okay? But he's like, just learn to draw. And I'm like, yeah, okay. But I told him several times, it's like, don't think that I'm tracing everything. I'm not. So, but I get it from his point of view, somebody that went to like the Will Eisner School of drawing and art and stuff like that. I get it from his point of view, because it's a lot of hard work that you put into it. And here I am using a program, that makes things like a lot more easier. Al, really? He would have been the last guy I would have suspected. Well, yeah, no, and I'm going to be completely honest, right? I'm going to be 100% completely honest. And it's like, no. With the 2, 3, or 4 point perspective, you were just following the guidelines. That's the point. They are guidelines. Yeah, exactly. Well, exactly. That's why you make the guidelines, especially when you're doing perspective, right? So wait, Cabin in the Woods, Bautista, yeah, Cabin in the Woods. Oh yeah, no, that was one of the pages, right? So no, but exactly, but they are guidelines. And here's the other thing, you know, some people obviously do consider tracing cheating, right? And I can see that from that point of view. But also, you got to think of it, tracing can also help you develop like a muscle memory of how, say, say certain muscles are drawn, or how to draw a certain type of face, or you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, right? Stuff like that. And there's one art channel that's on YouTube. You can go check it out for yourself. And because sometimes I do go there, to listen to some of the lessons that I have going on there. Proco. If you don't know about it, these guys, they're a plethora of knowledge, way more than I could tell you about. So if you haven't seen Proco, the channel on YouTube, then check out Proco. And anyway, they were doing a live stream once, and and it's not just comic art, but it's all art in general, right? Painting, sketching, drawing. I mean, they got Dave Finch, who did like quite a lot of comic stuff. They got a bunch of others that have done painting and stuff like that. Yeah, thank you, Vince. But it was really bugging me what Al had said, right? Because he was on here and he see me draw, and there were lots of times where I showed like, I would start up with this stick figure, right? Like I had the layers right there, and then I would just kind of like flesh it out a little bit, like rough sketch, kind of like what I wanted, and then do the pencils over that, and then you ink over it, and then you finish it up. And you guys have saw lots of that, like going over 40 episodes of doing this. Quid pro quo. Yeah. Nice one, Bill. But you guys have seen the steps of how I would do it. But anyway, it just kind of bugged me a bit. And yeah, exactly, Sylvie. A little stick man. You start up with a stick man, basically, right? Yes, Draw Like a Sir also has very good sources too. Yeah. I like the way he talks. It's kind of funny. Anyway, so Proco was doing a live stream, and they were talking about drawing and stuff like that. And I said, and I asked, because these were pros that were on there, and I said, can tracing be cheating? Because I wanted to get, and I'm not saying Al isn't professional. Al is a professional guy, right? And, you know, and I do trust his opinion, and I still do trust his opinion, and I still value his opinion, you know, and, but you know, it's like a doctor. You want to get a second opinion, right? Because somebody's opinion might be just as valid as somebody else's opinion, you know, and like with me, I like to get both sides I like to hear both sides of of a discussion, of an argument, or you know what I mean. So I asked that question. It's like, you know, is tracing cheating, or can it be beneficial when somebody's learning how to draw? And they would go like, well, no, you know, lots of people. I mean, even during Renaissance time, you know, were copying what they were seeing. You know, it's like if they were drawing, for example, a bowl of fruit, you know, they're copying what they're seeing. It's not like they were just pulling it out of imagination. Sometimes they were, but that's why, you know, some fantasy art looks a little bit odd. But the thing is, opinions are like peaches, soft and squishy. Well, yeah, there, exactly. But it's like, no, this is just another way how other people learn, right? And because it does help you develop a certain amount of skill, and again, like I said before, like muscle memory and stuff like that, to learn how things are shaped. And you got confused. So, you know, it doesn't bug me anymore, because on one hand I can see, I see his point of view. You know, yeah. For maybe I should just bring up I'll bring up the picture of what I was talking about, Bill. Now, a bowl of petunias and a whale. Oh yeah, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of artists trace. Some might get mad. Some might understand it. It depends on how you see it. Well, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. You don't want to trace somebody else's work and then say it's yours. Yeah, not again. You know, because obviously that is cheating. Claiming something is yours when you just basically trace it, you know, is is not yours per se. You know what I mean? You know, if you're putting it out, how should I put it? Commercially? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not explaining it right. But anyway, I suppose all in all, what I'm trying to say is, with this, I can see that I'm getting better. Everybody can see that. Obviously, I didn't trace it except for the sketch that I did here, because I haven't done Transformers in a while, and it was a paid gig. So Diesel, if you happen to be watching this at some point, your commission is almost done. And you know what? Maybe I'll do colors next week. Maybe I'll do that. Because you know what? I don't color. I've only colored like maybe a couple of times, doing huge circles. And maybe I'll do the coloring next week. Everybody okay with that? If I do coloring next week? It's like a coloring book. So, if everybody's okay that I color this next week, yeah, you know what? Why not? So, what you're trying to say is, says Bill, noses have to be blown. Yeah, yeah, I suppose. Sylvia, but Tony Stark is on my profile, is super cute. I didn't draw him, but he's too cute for me. John, I don't know, Chibi Tony Stark. Chibi Tony Stark. There you go. Yeah.
Okay, just keep
See? Cute caricature for a cute person. For your boyfriend, Sylvia. There you go. You draw him like that. So. But anyway, yeah. People learn different ways. People learn classical way. People can learn by tracing, you know, but at least say you traced it. That's the thing. As for here, like I said before, many of you have seen that I start out with a stick figure. I rough around it and then I draw it. So, but yeah, you know what? Okay, Bill, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Chibi Doomsday. Yeah, there you go. Rawr. Let me bring this down. Hold on one sec. I'm going to show you because it's on one of the pages that I've been doing. Oh. Oh, you know what? Okay. Vince, I got a really good idea. But because sometimes I'm stupid and thick and forgetful at times, I'm gonna okay, all of you, I'm gonna put this out to the chat, all of you, to remind me, all right, for Gap, if he doesn't listen later on, okay, let's do a cat character for him, and then he can be immortalized in the manga, okay. So, wait, would Mirror Universe Evil Tony Stark a clean-shaven face? I think so. Okay. Here, I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring it up. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, it doesn't work like that. Wait. Stop. Yeah. Gets notebook out, yes. Okay, hold on. I'll bring up the image. I just remembered it didn't work another way. Pages. Comic. I should really retitle that manga. Okay. Here we go. Okay, this is the page that I'm talking about. So, or the page I was talking about. So the cabin on the bottom. That in Clip Studio Pro and in Clip Studio EX, you have a lot of assets at your disposal. Okay, and a lot of 3D assets also that you can use. And this is why, Clip Studio is a program obviously from Japan, and I'm sure that a lot of you know this anyway. I was thinking just a normal cat sleeping somewhere near the fireplace. Yeah, no, I was thinking that too. I was totally thinking that too. So here's the thing, because manga artists are on a completely different schedule than in North America, right? 22 pages a month in North America. In Japan, you're talking like 22 pages a week in Japan for serialized manga, right? For like a Shonen Jump manga, okay? So, you know, you're looking at doing 5 pages a day. Not a whole character, especially a furry type. Oh God, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, let's add that in. Let's add that in. I want to add that in for Gap. Anyway, so in Clip Studio Pro, because a lot of manga artists are using this program, there's a lot of different assets in there that you can use, 3D assets especially. And this on the bottom, I can't zoom in it at all, but whatever. This is, I was looking for a cabin because that's what I wanted to use. A cabin that's in the mountains, in the woods. Okay. Get that enough for Joe's atmosphere. I bet. Anyway, so Al asked me about this. He said, did you, or actually I had another cabin that I wanted to use. And I drew that first. I don't know if you guys might remember that one. I might. Hold on a second here. So as I'm talking, I'm gonna take a look because maybe I still have that old page. No, I don't. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. So, so he said, you might not want to trace it, or you might not want to use it because it looks traced. And I'm like, well, I'm having a problem of, drawing buildings and stuff like that. I just wanted to put this ahead because again, it had to do with the whole referendum going on. And, and in the back of your head, you're thinking about, wanting this to be like the first comic coming out of a new independent Republic of Alberta kind of thing, right? And yeah, you were there, Vince, exactly. And so anyway, you want to go ahead with it. You want to just keep on going. It's like, you want to push yourself. And the stairs on the porch were, I think, on the right side. Yeah, I think it was something like that. Anyway, so I switched it up, and yes, I did trace it because I'm not good at buildings, but that's why I'm doing this, to keep learning, to get better at it, for that muscle memory, and again, that's why I'm doing that commission. You get better at it. But anyway, he asked me, did you trace that, the cabin? And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So I guess that's kind of what put him off. But that's okay. I mean, I'm getting better at drawing. It's it's getting there. So Collector, you're back, dude. We were talking about you earlier. I just came back from dinner to find a comment about normal cats. There's no such thing as a normal cat, and ladies belong to them. Do not make it any better. Cats are bastards. I'm sorry. Cats are bastards. There's a reason why. And I will get into that after I read the wonderful Evelyn Rose's comment, who says, I don't even draw much. No, you know what? And that's okay. So, that's all right. I don't even know how to. I don't even know what to comment. Sadly, with the current heat wave and my schedule, I didn't get to much doodling either. Yeah, I know. Same here. With doing the whole tree thing and the arborist thing, and I'm still trying to somehow fit that in. And Bill, I wasn't really angry. I was nearly angry yesterday. I thought it were Madam Web you were showing. Luckily, it turned out to be another Madam. Right? Madam Satan. Yes, they were, but at least they don't snitch you out to the police. Yeah, exactly. No, back to the collector's comment. Cats are bastard. Because you come into a room, they're sitting in your spot, you're looking at them like, hey, move. And they look at you back like, no. Like, no, I'm here. I know this is your spot, but I'm not going to move. Screw you, Or you put something down, they'll knock it over on purpose. Like, they'll look at you and just knock it over. Screw you. It's like, oh, you like that piece of decoration or something like that? No, I'm going to tear it down. It's like, no. Cats are bastards. They're all bastards. Dirty, dirty bastards. So a dog. Dogs are man's best friend. And not just men. Just mankind in general. And you're a sleepy comic. So, not really sleepy, just slightly tired. So,
Thanks for coming by, guys. Please share the channel, leave a comment, and hit the like button, and we'll see you soon.
Yes. Yeah. Been going 3.5 hours. We're pretty good. Collector, yes, I will find a tape measure. I will measure my head. So I will do that. Because I keep on forgetting. Yeah, Cats, what an awful movie. Yeah, there's no way you could pay me to see that, dude. No way. But anyway, cats turn to tacos if they throw my diorama over. Oh my god. Yep, do it. Okay, so anyway. So looking at the line art, I think we get it done. I think we're pretty much done. I did want to finish the shuttle. And I pretty much got that done. So that's great. Super. I'm happy with it. The way this is looking, it's really looking good. I'm liking this so far. And the best thing about it is I did it without Tom talking in the background. Not talking in the background, but supporting cast, you know what I mean. There we go. And safety save. So, that being said, let's see. What is going on as Vince is dropping links like crazy. So, yeah. To all of you guys on Rumble or on X, or here on the YouTubes, all 33 of you people on X, thank you very much. I'm glad that a whole whack of you watch on X. This is fantastic. Yeah, might as well let you know. Yes, I'm a graphic designer. I've been doing this for like 26 years. As for the drawing part, yeah, I do that kind of stuff too, because I work with a third-party company that makes Transformers, although they're not really Transformers from the official source. You could say they're a third party over at X Transbots, and I did some of the box art there as well, with help from my crew, which I will call Oldest Daughter. And you'll find, well, you'll definitely find some of my artwork on the quintessons of the X Transbot brand. X Transbots, I did Dr. Egg, and well, I did the quintessons, basically the quintesson prosecutor. And you will find my little company logo, Freelance Graphics. Look on the back. It might be on the back of the box, or it might be on the, I forget if it's on the back of the box or if it's on the instructions, the actual instructions. So it's proof right there. I can prove it all. So if you want to hire me to do a little bit of a commission for you, get a hold of me on X, or I just happen to be on Facebook as well. You can catch me over there and do that. For all of you people that just happen to be on Rumble, then you can join us here on the YouTubes, or if you happen to be on X, then follow on the YouTubes, because the whole descriptor there is in my profile as well, and you can go ahead and do that. Same with the Rumble link. If you guys are on X, shoot over to Rumble as well, because there's more freedom of speech. So I don't do this for Kitty often enough, but I really should, because I like Kitty and her husband over at Flip City Magazine. If you guys can, go over to flipcitymag.com and check out a little bit of a download that they have going on over there, because usually what you can do is download a free magazine over at Flip City Mag, and you can go ahead and search through it, and you'll like it. They are the new Mad magazine. of today. And if you want to go ahead and support people like this, then go ahead and get yourself a description and use the discount code CRC for Comic Relief Crusader for 10% off. And save your little bit of cheddar cheese in your wallet for you to spend on other things. And let them know, because they're also here on X, Flip City Mag. And tell them Comic Relief Crusader sent you. And I'm sure she'll be happy. So, that being going on, yeah, no whistling kettle. No, there was not. So, definitely not. And Vince's Kicking Links could be a Saturday evening show. Yeah, it could be. Oh my God. He's good at them, though. Can't argue about that. We need a Funko Benjamin Partey on dudes. Oh God, yeah, dude, we need that. So, anyway, the kettle on special effect that can be released for a minor channel donation of $1,000 US. Yes, for a mere $1,000, this can happen. Anyway, so again, I want to let everybody know. Sorry about Thursday for Mike Sci-Fi Kung Fu movie mania of cheesiness. I know it didn't go through this past Thursday. What ended up happening? We were out in the country. We were on a ranch. We had to do like 80-foot tall, huge, massive poplar trees, and it was hot outside. Even though there was a breeze, it was really, really hot outside. And near the end of it, I was getting heat exhaustion, and I was feeling pretty lightheaded. And by the time we got back to the yard at work, I was almost starting to cramp up. Had I not been drinking and replacing electrolytes and stuff like that, so I was pretty wiped out. So we will definitely resume on Thursday. So that was so big, Bill. Huge trees, so huge, dude. These are massive. These are massive. Like I said, around 80 feet tall, and poplar trees. Usually they don't even get that big, but these got huge, man. And we did 10 of them. 10. We started at 8. We got done around 4:30ish, and we only took one break at lunchtime around 12:30. And then on top of that, we had to take down one dead tree that was dead, cut off all the branches, chip it, and our truck was entirely full. It was crazy. So, yeah, a breeze like this in this weather is like a hairdryer. Yeah, pretty much it. It was pretty much it. So, drink your water, comics, Sylvia. Oh, I was drinking. I had some of that Mio stuff, the powder stuff that you can add in for electrolytes. So that was crazy. So that's what happened on Thursday. So, yeah, like I said, apologize, but I don't apologize because I needed to recover. I really did. So, but anyway, that's the drawing that we did for the commission for Diesel. The Diesel online on X. Tell them, hey, Comic is still working on your commission, and you're going to be seeing some progress. And I think that's what we'll do next week. We'll do coloring, because that is something I definitely want to also improve on. And Collector says, by the way, Mike, did you give your wife a present? It was mid-year Christmas on the 24th. No. Electrolytes. That's what plants crave. Exactly. They do. Plants crave electrolytes too. So anyway, yeah, this Tuesday, Titillating Tuesday. So the same old, same old. talking and having fun, doing the stupid news. The little cartoon at the end, going over through some entertainment news as well on Titillating Tuesday. Let's see, what do we have planned for Comic Relief Crusader's sci-fi kung fu movie mania of cheesiness? We will do 1973 Chinese Dragon for Kung Fu Night. I know it should have been this past Thursday, but the Coloring Relief Crusader, yes. But that's what we'll do. We'll do Chinese Dragon from 1973. It's a good movie. You watch, you'll be entertained, and dubbed in English, so no subtitles for you to read. Is all good. And then we have Mike's movie matinee on Saturday, and I promise there will be no Satan involved in that. So there you go. And people are coming to me saying, "Mr. King of Alberta." My God, I'm not the King of Alberta. Mr. King of Alberta, the Mr. Okay, okay, I get what you're doing. Okay, people are coming to me saying, "Mr. King of Alberta, the trees are so huge, we can't win." And I say, "You are not bowing down before trees. We will win. So much that you say, Mr. King, please stop winning. That's right. We'll chop them all down. We'll sell them all for wood, for lumber, for paper. It's going to be good. It's going to be huge. It's going to be awesome." So, anyway, that's what we're doing. Collector, yes, I'm sorry. It's like practically like 2 weeks now. I will get a head measurement for you. Definitely. Don't worry, bud. It's always on my mind. By the way, that's what's going on for the next week. So again, if you guys can, all of you people on, wow, 35 of you on X, thank you very much again for watching and partaking in the goofiness of this channel. Really appreciate it. And also, it doesn't matter if you're on YouTube, on Rumble, leave a comment, not just in the chat, but leave an actual comment in the comments area. What did you think? What do you think maybe we can do to improve upon this wackiness of this channel as well? And same with you guys on the X. You know, shoot me a comment. Shoot me a private message. I don't care. Shoot me leave a comment after the show, or retweet it and letting me know that you saw it and what you liked or whatever. And don't be afraid to just come forward and say, "Hey, you know, can you try doing this, or can you try doing that, or, you know, I got something that might help, or, you know, whatever." And I'll take a look at it, and because I don't do it for just me, I do it for all. I think we should all have fun. So that's what it is. Collector, Japanese is like German. You don't know what we say, but you know. That's time to write down your testament. It's true. It's like Russian. It all sounds angry, even when it's not. And this is what I learned from my mom. You have to understand, every time he grabs a measuring tape, male instincts kicks in. That's true. So, that's true. 100%. All right, guys. That's it for today. Thank you much for joining in. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. You guys are awesome, and I love it when you guys come by early the chat and start chatting away. It's great, and it makes me feel that it's working. It's really working. This channel is working good. So you know what? We will see you all in a couple of days. Ooh, that's right. July 1st, Wednesday, is Canada Day, or as I like to call it, Republic of Alberta Day. What was it? Maybe 3 years ago or something like that. We had a tornado on Canada Day. I live broadcasted it. You might want to check it out. If we're lucky, maybe there'll be another one. And maybe I'll do another live Canada Day tornado watch. So it could happen. You never know. But anyway, guys, thank you all for dropping by. I really appreciate it. You guys have fun for the rest of the weekend, as much as there is to it. For all of you on the Pacific side that are already in tomorrow, damn it, you got there before us. Anyway, we shall see.
There's a kind of quiet that you only find on the other side of a thing you were afraid of for a long, long time. And it isn't loud, it isn't proud, it isn't a parade. It's just a steady little breathing in the life you made. And the fear that used to run the show is sitting in the back. And it's smaller than you thought it was, and it's losing track. Free, not the way the movies say, just a quiet kind of free. We used to picture freedom like a mountain or a flag, like a moment you arrive at where you never have to back up the same old fears again and carry them around. Turns out freedom is a softer and stranger kind of sound. It's a yes you didn't have to think about, it's a no you didn't fight. It's a Tuesday in October when the room is full of light, and the door is open, and the door was always open. And I see it now. Free, not the way the movies say, just a quiet kind of free. There's a person in the mirror who's been waiting all along for the rest of me to catch up, for the rest of me to come home. And I'm here now, and I'm here now, and I'm here now, and I'm here. And the years that I was missing aren't as heavy as they were. Just a quiet kind of free. Just a Tuesday and